Okay. Well, you did ask that what has Fahimi done to win re-election, but we have Olatunde-Bruce. He joins us on the phone from Ekiti. He's a special advisor on legislative matters to the government. Let's find out from him. Morning, and thank you for joining us today. What's going on in Ekiti now, and how optimistic are you? Because you have other political parties who, if we could say, breathing down your neck, they're also saying they will look to unseat your man. What can you tell us about what's going on there? Can't seem to hear him, so I think we lost him. So we'll get back to that when we sort that out. But from the look of things now, you say, well, yeah, if you see him walk on the streets, he's got that popularity, the following, no indictment on him. But, you know, it's not just going to be him alone. He's got to relate with other states, other people. Does that matter how they perceive him or how they perceive who becomes the governor?
Well, again, all these were questions in our mind. Perception is not a substitute for the law. You know, so I've looked at it. However much I perceive anyone, if the law says this guy has no indictment, has not done any wrong that has been pinned on him, that is the yardstick for measure. And that is where I stand on the matter.
So
okay.
Why
Now,
did members of the State House of Assembly impeach him?
How would they do that?
I mean, usually what should happen is that they should have good grounds for something he's done.
Exactly.
He must have contravened something, and then he's impeached.
Exactly. Those are part of the questions we're asking. That's why I said, for us, the Constitution is where we have the issues. It's not the person. Now, if the Constitution says the conditions by which you can become governor are A, B, C, D, E, and no place did they mention that if you have been impeached and you have been adjudged not to be able to govern the state, that you cannot come back. If nothing like that is written in the Constitution, then whoever is able to look at that weakness in the Constitution, we cannot now go and add that condition there unless the Constitution is amended.
Okay, I think we have Olatunde-Bruce and we're back on the phone. Yes. Could you turn down the volume of your TV set before people think that you're holding a rally where you are, it's howling back at us. Can you hear us now? Okay, now tell us, your candidate, I mean, how optimistic are you about his re-election? Are you there?
I'm there.
What's going on where you are? Are you optimistic that the governor will return in spite of the other candidates who are breathing down his neck, if we could use that phrase? I thought you could hear us, Mr. Karenwi.
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right, tell us what is going on where you are.
Yeah, I'm very happy to speak with you this morning. And I have carefully listened to Senator Ariste. I have carefully listened to Senator Ariste. And he has dished out a lot of lies that I will quickly put before Nigerians the correct position of things. It's really unfortunate in this country that those of us who are politicians will not place high premium on integrity. Senator Ariste was with us in AD. I was the leader of
Mr. Karenwi, just a minute.
To become governor under our legacy party, Alliance for Democracy.
Mr. Karenwi, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me too?
All right, what you could do now is you have to stay on the issues.
I'm talking on issues. I cannot attack personality. It's not in relation to. But then it has needs to be balanced.
I think, Mr. Karenwi, I have to comment here. Hello, Mr. Karenwi.
And we can't find
Mr. Karui, allow me come in here. I really have to come in here. The program is not about personalities. Mr. Well, I'm afraid I'll have to end this. I'm afraid I will have to end this if it continues this way. The program, I think we have to call you back. It seems that you are not getting us. So the program is not about personalities. We're looking at the issues, and the issue has to do with Ekiti elections coming up on Saturday. So I would be very, very glad if you could address the issue. He said that, well, they're optimistic winning the election on Saturday because the incumbent, the governor of Ekiti State, is not as popular as his candidate. So we would want you to tell us why you're optimistic that your governor will be returned as the governor on Saturday.
Okay, all right. I think we'll have to get him back, but he's got to be briefed that, look, focus on what the issues are, plain and simple. So also for every other person who comes in here. But if we proceed with all of this, and on the day, I mean, we talked about the security on the ground, what the candidates have done. What will the issues be for you? Because, you know, you have a lot of people who have said your candidate wouldn't come for a debate. Is that true?
Well, let me say that since you asked me this question, I had to mediate, you know, between Governor Fayose and channels. I called Coyote, you know, and I think there was some misunderstanding between Channels TV and himself, you know, early when he started, particularly after he won the primaries. And he was very unhappy that he said he sent an advert to Channels and that they actually sent back his money. So he felt very angry. So I've been trying to pacify. I wasn't able to succeed. Okay, give me the advert, let me talk to them in Channels. And Coyote had expressed the fact that he's willing to be balanced in, you know, his reporting, and that is what Channel is known for. And I convinced him, so he has sent an advert in, sent that in yesterday. Hopefully that will continue. And I said I would come into Channels and discuss with you. He got very upset about that, and that is why he said he wasn't going to do anything to, with Channels. That's why he's been turning down the invitation. I'm sure you know he's very capable. For same campaign, he's very capable. So
it left a lot of people confused, and people were wondering, look, what can the issue be? People want to talk about issues.
Yes, I actually told him that now if you hadn't asked this question, there would have been no way for anyone to know why he's been very unhappy with the situation. So that's what happened. And unfortunately, the election, we have to stop by Thursday, the all manner of campaigns. But I'm sure things will be sorted out, and you'll be able to get him on your program anytime you want to.